The two people who want to be Nashville's next mayor are making the final push to win your vote.
That's right. That is, if you aren't one of the tens of thousands of people who already voted early. News Channel 5's Chris Cannon is live at the historic Metro Courthouse for us tonight. And Chris, winning those election voters on Election Day rather, that's going to be the key, right?
It really is, Rory, and both campaigns are spending a lot of money to win those votes. But more than ever before, this race has turned negative and partisan, and it has just gotten nasty.
When I got here.
Lunchtime in North Nashville brings Megan Barry to sweats. With less than 48 hours until Election Day, this is crunch time.
But I find that the best thing is actually just talking to people, which is what we're doing today.
Barry feels every vote will count in the battle to be Nashville's next mayor.
We know that at least half the people are going to show up and vote on Election Day, so this election is not over yet, so everybody needs to come out and vote.
In the final weeks of this campaign, you've seen a lot of false attacks and mudslinging from my opponent and his Wall Street-funded super PAC.
The candidates' final campaign ads are on air.
She'll turn us into Atlanta, take away what makes us special.
Plenty of voters have seen Fox's Defender commercial, an ad some would argue has a negative tone.
Well, I believe that they're going to see through a lot of what's happened with the negative on my opponent's side, and they're going to go to the polls and they're going to invest in Nashville's future.
But the Fox campaign points to these mailers that criticize his time on the school board and use photos from the segregation era in Nashville.
I mean, obviously, we think that's despicable.
Turner contends the direct mail campaign backfired and directly led to more votes for David Fox.
I will say I was gratified that our best day of voting was the day, that day, and then the next day that ad ran.
With less than a full day left to campaign, the candidates will stay busy.
We're just going to keep on doing it, and we're going to get people out there.
We've had over 40,000, 45,000 conversations with voters.
And it's come down to these two candidates who have less than 2 days to win your vote. And both candidates have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars producing and airing those campaigns over the last several months. And the super PAC, funded by David Fox's brother, still has plenty of campaign money to spend on ads over the next 48 hours. Now, keep in mind, taking a look ahead to the forecast, rain is in the forecast for Election Day on Thursday. Megan Barry says her campaign will work to get folks to the polls that day. David Fox's campaign says they're not worried about the rain. We're live at the historic Metro Courthouse. Chris Cannon, News Channel 5 HD.